Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Pariah Brewing, one of my favorites, guys. This is the He Stole My Balloons. Damn his ass. This is a Imperial IPA coming in at 8.2%, and this was sent to me by Brian and Krista, the brewer and owners out there. They send me beers all the time, and usually they're outstanding guys. They're out there in San Diego, California, I think, and they're super generous people, super nice. I never know when these things just show up out of the blue, and they send me very, very tasty, outstanding, world-class beers usually, guys. So if you're out there in that area, go by, support these guys. They do things the right way, and I say that on every one of the beers that I review for you guys. What impresses me more, or as much, as what's in the can, it's what's on the can. They give you all the information, guys, where a lot of breweries don't give you jack shit. On the back of it, it tells it, and before I go into that, from what I'm seeing and reading, they're celebrating their 3rd year anniversary, so congratulations and many more to come. I hope you guys are doing very, very well. You are producing some world-class beers. Back to the can. It says hops are Nelson Sauvin, Motica, Mosaic, malts are Turo, oats, wheat, rye, and dextrose. 8.2% alcohol by volume, 31 IBUs. Drink within 90 days of the date code. And the date code on the bottom says 2/14/2020, and today is the 23rd. So it's not even 10 days old, guys. I can't get beers around here that's produced around here that quick. Even going to the craft beer store, just like the one I did yesterday, was 2+ months, almost 3 months past its best by date. So it's sad. The beer distribution in this part of Virginia sucks hind titty. It is absolutely horrendous. You're doing damn well if you can get a beer that's 2 months old. You can't get one produced here locally in the Roanoke Valley any newer than what this is. And this comes from California. Please. So once again, Brian and Krista, thanks a bunch. I do appreciate y'all sending me the beers, and I wish you all the success in the world. Y'all do some outstanding stuff, and if you were local here, I'd have a reserved parking place in your parking lot, because I'd be there all the time. All the time. So let's get on with the beer, guys. I don't want it to be a 30-minute video. Big 16 ounce, and they use a heat shrunk label on here. It's a plain Jane silver can, but they put these labels on and throw some heat to it, and it shrinks it down to the can. It's not a printed up can, so they're not wasting money printing up a bunch of fancy cans that's going to get thrown away or recycled. So that saves you a little bit of money, in my opinion. So that being said, let's get this opened up. I have done this, and I have done this, and I usually try to get, and it's a 16 ounce, I can't get it all in the glass on the pour, but I do get it in there before I go off camera on this initial setting. So let's find out what He Stole My Balloons has to say. I'm expecting great things, guys. Very, very cloudy, very hazy. Looks very, very much like a New England style beer. And before I get more than a half glass, I am going to swirl it around. That's going to make it have a lot larger head. Doesn't have a whole lot right now, so that's okay. As you can see, it really boosts up the amount of carbonation in it. And that's all I'm going to get in there right now. We'll get the rest of it in there before I go off camera. About a finger and a half of head on that pour. And look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. That's how you do a New England style beer. That's what it's supposed to look like. Cloudy from the top to the bottom. Not hazy on the top and clear on the bottom like yesterday's was. A lot of breweries can take note. If you want to produce a New England style beer, that's how it's done. And the information on the can. As far as the beer and the information on the can, I would put these guys probably slightly above Treehouse and Trillium, because they're giving us the IBUs, the ABV, the date, the hops, the malt, or Trillium and Treehouse don't even do that. So a lot of people say, what's your top 10? What's your top 10? As far as I'm concerned, on what has been sent to me, this would be at the top of the list, because all the additional information they're giving me that Treehouse and Trillium and a lot of other breweries don't give you. They don't want you to know. And a lot of them don't even give you the ABV on half of them. Some of them they do, some of them they don't. Never give you the IBUs, never give you the hops or the malts. So this is how it's done. Everybody else can take note. This is probably, would be in my top. I'm just going to say it probably is my top brewery because of the additional information that is given in the beers that's in the glass and in the can. It's a total package here, guys, not a half a package. We want to give you what the information we want you to know, or what's relevant to us and not you. This is how it should be done. And I say that on every beer that I do from these guys. They do it right. So, awesome looking. Excellent looking. It looks like a glass of orange juice, guys. To the nose we go. The hop aroma is off the chain. Super strong, citrusy, tropical fruit notes, hints of oranges and grapefruit. And I've got a slight hint of maybe a little bit of white grapes from the Nelson Sauvin hops. Smells absolutely outstanding, guys. I just wish I could get my hands on their beers without them having to send them to me. Hopefully down the road as they get bigger, hopefully they'll be able to expand and their distribution will get bigger. They'll be able to distribute it further and further out from the brewery. But I'm just so pleased that they take the time to send me some of their beers. It is very much appreciated, Brian and Krista. Thank you. Well, I'm dying to dive into this. Let's try it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brian and Krista. Wishing you all well. Happy anniversary. Definitely a different taste on the beer with the Nelson Sauvin hops. Very smooth. Alcohol is well hidden. All the super tasty, very pleasant. Slight hint of a little bit of spicy notes. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe it's from those hops too. It is super tasty, guys. If I could get those beers here, or if I lived in California and could go by the brewery, you would see these beers, and they would be my go-to beers. Absolutely, not a doubt in my mind. So let's get the back end pour here into the glass. Turn this around so I can see what I'm doing. That looks marvelous. Simply marvelous. Very colorful wrapper on this beer. Very, very nice. And gives you a little information here above what I read to you about the hops and all that other stuff, telling you that they're 3 years old and all that. Very, very nice. klutz. Alright guys, we're gonna go sip on this beer and enjoy it, and we'll come back and give it a grade. I'm impressed. I always am with these guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it about an hour. Super tasty. Never disappointed with beers coming from Pariah. They make some outstanding stuff. Like I said, they're celebrating their 3rd anniversary. It says here on Untapped, just like it does on the back of the can, hopped to the nines with precious nails and solvent, extended with Motica Mosaic, stuck notes of white grape, and I did get that. Tangerine, lime zest, and peach, tropical fruit notes and stone fruit, which peaches are included in. Beyond stoked to share our beers with all who choose to enjoy them. Here's been our commitment since day one to make highly flavorful beers our own way with purpose in the story, to be team driven, and always remember that the sum of the result of the parts. Being able to do this is a truly dream come true. On behalf of Team Pariah, thank you. Awesome job, guys. Awesome. Like I said, never disappointed in what comes out of that brewery, guys. Outstanding stuff. Outstanding job. Well done. Very tasty, very pleasurable. Alcohol well hidden. Big time hop aroma and taste. Very juicy. Very pleasant to drink. Outstanding. Round job. Absolutely delicious. Outstanding. Before getting to the grades, guys, I posted a video thinking about, anybody's been watching for any length of time, not so much here recently. I used to say that I was going to go sip on it and smoke on a cigar. Well, recently, in the last couple of weeks, well, longer than that, I've been watching reviews on how to roll and how the factories do it from Cuba and Nicaragua and Honduras and all the major players that roll all your premium cigars and how they do it and the steps taking and everything how to do it. So a couple of weeks ago I ordered my first kit and got the tools to do this with. The first 10 or so were okay as far as rolling. You got to get a feel and aspect for how much to bunch and what to do. The first bunch were all single blends, Seco, mild aroma and taste, and then I reordered some more tobaccos and got the Visa and the Bagheera and the last 10 or so that I've done, and I posted that video a couple days ago about how to do it and having the right mold and putting a binder on it and then putting a wrapper on it once it goes through the mold and gets formed to the right shape. And I posted that video of the last 10 that I rolled, and they come out exceptionally well for somebody that's only been rolling cigars for 2 weeks. Very proud of those. We're not going to smoke them right away, guys. We're going to let them dry out for at least a week, and then we're going to stick them in the humidor, and I don't know how quick I'm going to do it. Some people say you can smoke them right away. Some people say you need to age them for 6, 8, 10, 12 months before you smoke them. They're going to get better. All the premium cigars, I mean, it takes 4 to 6 months from the time they leave the factory, wherever it's rolled, till it gets to the store where you buy them. And they've already been aged, and they get a lot nicer binders and wrappers, and they go through a process, and many hands handle those cigars. So I posted that video. I'm thinking about doing some cigar reviews and asked the question how people thought about it, and if they thought I should do them on the beer channel. Maybe I should change the name to Beer and Cigar Reviews, if I needed to start another channel. I got a lot of good comments, but nobody even said, whether they thought I should put them on the beer channel or on a separate channel. I'd like to put them on the beer channel since I'm a partner and get Google money from that. So but there are probably people that watch the beer reviews that aren't cigar smokers, so that may not be an interest to them. So I didn't hear a lot back on that part of it that I was wanting to find out, but it is what it is. Anyway, back to the beer. To me, guys, this is a 10 beer. It is absolutely outstanding. I would buy it regularly if I could get my hands on it, or they was local to me, or if I lived there. Never been disappointed with anything coming from the brewery. 10 for me, outstanding. Over to Beer Advocate, nobody has posted anything on this, so it's probably a new release from these guys on this beer. If you can get your hands on it, if you're in the San Diego area where you can go by the brewery, I don't know how big their distribution is, or whether it's in the craft beer stores out there, or where, I don't know. I don't have that information, I'm not sure. Over to Untapped. They do have a grade on. They have 4.31, which is in their A grade. I think it's a little bit of that, and I told you the reason for that is all the information they put on the can, the ABV, the hops, the IBUs, the malts, the date on the bottom, a little story behind it. I mean, they package their stuff very well with all the information that is pertinent, guys. So, to me, they do some outstanding stuff. So if you can get your hands on it, try it. I don't think you'll be disappointed, especially if you like this style of beer. The New England style, these guys do it exceptionally well. And they put all the information on there. So if you've had it, let me know what you think. I am blown away, usually, by everything that is sent to me by these guys. Brian and Chris, thanks a bunch. Like I said earlier, congratulations on your 3rd anniversary. Wish you many, many, many more to come. And guys, if you've had this one, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge. Let me know on the cigars too. See you next time.